Hey, it's Biddy Penny. Welcome to my channel. Hello, everybody. I'm so sorry I'm late. I'm late for a very important date. How are you all? I overslept. I am so sorry. We didn't even get home from the grocery store and until after 10 o'clock last night. Still had to put everything away. It was quite a long day. So I Dr. Shrub just came in at like 6 o'clock and was like, don't you have a live? Aren't you supposed to be live right now? Oh yeah, I am. But then it's so funny. I was like, I can't remember. Do I go live at 6 or 6:30? I was so tired. I couldn't even remember what time I go live. So if he hadn't woken me up, I would have definitely been asleep still. Well, what do we have here? Some goodies. That's what we have. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Yep, we've got some goodies and we're going to use them today. Yes, we are. This, my friends, is from the Sassy Club. And I went die crazy. I did. I only got a few stamps. I mainly got dies. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Now, I have bought from the Sassy Club one other time. I've always wanted their stuff, but I bought, one time I bought this. And when I bought this, I thought Sarah Liz owned Sassy Club. And I left her a message. So I'm sure when I bought this ATC thing, the person who does own Sassy Club thought, who is this chick? And who is she writing notes to? It's not me. But I bought the ATC last year and I've barely used it, to be honest. I really have barely used it. But I do think it's a really cool die set. But today, I do think I'll use these. I might use these quotes. Who knows? Who knows what all we'll use? But they have the cutest stuff out right now. This is so adorable. This postcard alone is adorable. Sorry, I was trying not to sneeze all over you guys. Okay, let me find you guys and say good morning. Hello, everybody. Hi, Miss Angie. Hi, Jenny. Good morning. Hello, Gloria. Gloria, are you on Instagram? How would I message you? Hi, Jason. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Jenny. I know I said hi to you before. I'm still waking up. What? Oh, hi, Libby. Good morning. Good morning. I did need rest. I needed it bad. I would still be sleeping if it wasn't for you guys. On the back there is a thank you. I don't know what that goes to. I don't know if that's like a code. A snap on social. I don't really know what that goes to. So I'm not going to share it just in case it's like some kind of special code or something. All right, let's get into this. Well, this girly is 100 years old and she's up on now the public domain. And so it has to be this older version of her. So she used to be a dog. I'm pretty sure she started off as a dog. You're such a Betty. Booptastic. You're the cherry on top. 50 is the new 40. I loved that sentiment. XOXO and love you to death. Because I was like, what is she sitting on originally? And then I was like, oh, this one's called Booptastic. And I loved the little kissy stamp. And there's some cherries. And these are really cool too. Loved these. Oh, I think she's so fabulous. So we'll definitely play with that and have some fun with that. I went there for these, is what I went for. And I walked away with all this other stuff. But, oh my gosh. I'm a huge fan. This one's called Go Bananas. And this one's called Despicably Awesome. And I wanted all of these guys. All of them. Bello. You make my heart go be-do, be-do. Be-do, be-do. Bananas for you. It's your birthday and you're wanting a minion. And then this one. And it's great too because such an awesome character. And I loved the girls too, but I really came for the little yellow guys is what I'm here for. You're despicably awesome. Thanks, a minion, and you're totally minionificent. Magnificent. All right. So yeah, I want to play with these today. That's what we're going to play with today. And then I just saw inspiration for these and I thought, oh my gosh, yeah, I want those too. So I think this one's called the Button Dies. I think that's what it's called. It doesn't say on here. And then I'm always a sucker for alphas, and we're going to use these today too. And I didn't have any quite this size or this style, so I'm excited about that. I'm actually thinking about cutting out some alphas to take with me to Craft Roulette. You guys, we're going to pack for Craft Roulette here pretty soon, and that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to share everything that I'm packing, my strategy, and everything. That'll probably come in like a regular video because I feel like it would be a little haphazard and crazy for you guys. I know I have a sweater die in my stash, but I do not have a sweater die this size. And I love it. I love it. I love it because it's big enough that, you know, I can put just about anything on it. For example, if I wanted one of these characters on it, that one, actually, that would just about, that would fit on there even. Wouldn't that be adorable? And then if I put one of these smaller characters like this guy, I could put Bello or, you know, put one of the other sentiments on it. I loved the size of this, and so I had to have it because I can definitely make some ugly Christmas sweaters, but then I could also make things that are like fandom based with this, you know, like a t-shirt or whatever. And I had to get the slime alpha too. So this is an alphabet that looks like it's melting or it looks like it's slime. And I just had to have that. And then I thought this one was super cool too. Um, I just really like it. So these cut out a solid piece to pop up on all of these, and they all have one. And I thought these shapes were great. This is kind of like a shield, and I loved these like banners. This is so cool, the semicircle, and then this is an oval. And I liked this detail around the edges of all of them. I just thought this was really cool. I can't remember what this one's called, and it doesn't say on it. And I don't have an invoice. So I can't really help you there, but you can find these at the Sassy Club. All right, let's do this thing. Let's get into making, because it's actually going to take me a little while today to do what I want to do. And I'm going to need these 3 things. So when we were in LA, we saw the latest Minions movie. Has anyone else seen it? It is so good. Out of the way, world. I've got my sassy pants on today. That is so funny. Okay. Well, if you haven't seen it, it is so good. And I am going to base today's card on it. I'll get to those later. Let's get these out, get these stamped and colored. I have a scrap piece of watercolor right here. Let's use this. And I want all of the characters. This one is my favorite, with that big, with his head thrown back and laughing. The Minions were something that my daughter, one of the first things my daughter thought was just the cutest things that she liked. And the way she said the Minions, and so adorable. And my husband, for Christmas that year, bought her all the Minion things he could find. It was so funny. It's like, oh, you like Minions? You shall have all the Minions. So I think they'll always hold a special place in my heart. But I'm telling you, the new movie is so good, you guys. It's so super cute. And I like kids movies. They're just about my speed these days. The older I get, the less intense of movies that I like. I just want to laugh and have a good time. Or maybe hear a good love story. Or I like documentaries. I've always liked documentaries, though. That's nothing new. All right, let's get these stamped up. And you know what? We probably should. Yep. I'm going to heat emboss these. So I'm going to use my Rabbit Hole Designs embossing tool. I never feel like anything's coming out of here. I'm sure that it is. I'm just so used, I don't even have it anymore. I threw it away. My old embossing tool was the kind that was just a sack of powder, basically. And I could get so much out. And this one, it never gets powdery. I'm sure something's coming out of there. I just can't see it coming out. anybody else like that? I think it's just me. All right, let's think. I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna stamp them in VersaFine Onyx Black ink, which is a pigment ink, so it's beautiful for embossing. But I'm also actually going to use clear embossing powder, so it will show, the black will show. Typically, if you want to use VersaFine, it's great for opaque embossing powders. You can still put like a light pink over it or any color, blue, whatever. And as long as the powder is opaque, the black lines won't show. It'll show whatever color powder you pick. But I want the black to show, so we're going to use clear. And using a black ink and a clear embossing powder is better than using clear ink and a black embossing powder, because the stray embossing powder is inevitable when you're embossing with anything. So it's better to have stray clear embossing powder than it is to have stray black specks and powder. Keep missing a spot right here. Have to do some CPR on this thing. Hi, Miss Angie. Let's see. Hi, Maddie. We missed you on Saturday. I don't remember seeing you. I hope you're doing well. I'm obsessed with buying dies, but I have to get to using them. Oh, same, Jenny. 100%. We are in the same boat together. I have 3 big boxes because I store them in 12 by 12 boxes of dies. And how often do y'all see me use dies? I mean, seriously. Now, these have coordinating dies, but I didn't get them. I told myself, the shapes are pretty basic, just fussy cut them out. I want to get this super good, and I'm going to go one more time, only because I'm embossing and I want to make sure it's really inked up. I don't know if this thing is bowed. Doesn't seem so, but it's acting like it. Because I really want my embossing powder to stick to it. I think this should do it. I have to turn my fan on, you guys. I hope you won't mind. I am hot. I won't have it on Mega Blaster, but I'm going to have it on. Nima, hello. Listening while working on Neighborhood before it gets too hot. Yeah. Yeah. In Texas right now, it's the same way, Nima. If you want to do something outside, you have to do it in the morning or at night. There is no doing things in the middle of the day right now. It's just too hot for that. Let's stick this down, put this away. I'll clean off my stamps and put those away later. I saw Miss Amanda at Pear Blossom Press has released a new stamp cleaner. It's pretty exciting. I'll have to check it out when we're at Craft Roulette Live. Oh gosh, I hope that fan doesn't work against me as I try to emboss these. I want to emboss these because I want to try the technique that which I think I have a name for. It's granulated underpainting, but we're calling it GUP for short. The technique that I came up with on Saturday with Karen. Yeah, I think I might try GUP on these. So I want them embossed because when you emboss your image, what you kind of create are kind of chambers for the watercolor to stay locked into, you know, the lines. All right, let's do this. While I do this, embossing is a great time for me to catch up on comments. All right, let's go. How's it going, Flo? Hello, hello. Hello, hello to Flo. T. Hi, dear. I gotta go back and see your amazing card you were working on. I had to leave that night and I didn't get to see you finish it. I can't remember where I was going, but I had to go. And you were working on that cereal box card, but you were using it. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to see that. And I loved your little, I saw yesterday that you had made, I think out of a ruler or something, you had made a really cool container for your wooden alphabet stamps. KYB girlfriend, that was really clever. Bye, Jason. I'm sure he's long gone. Hope he has a good day too. I gotta get back on my summer schedule, you guys. I probably didn't go to bed till after 11 last night. I mean, I gotta get back on my school schedule. These are embossing beautifully. Hi, Sue. Good morning. How's it going? So glad you're here. I bet it's nice and cool in Nova Scotia. Am I wrong? It seems like it would be cool compared to Texas anyways. But I know sometimes y'all are getting heat waves. Sue, are y'all affected by all the wildfires in Canada and stuff? I don't know what kind of containment they're at. One of my friends has been up there for 2 weeks now. I hope in the Toronto area. Okay. Easy breezy. Adorable. All right. You guys, I ordered an espresso machine from Target to pick up the other day, and I pulled up to pick it up, and because we were out running errands and doing other things, and I saw that they had canceled one of the items in the order. Well, I thought I only ordered one item, and now I don't know. Do I have an espresso machine or do I not have one? I don't know. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I have to figure that out today. All right, let's get this going. Let me pull my phone out. I'm going to search real quick. Because I need to be reminded. Give me just a second, everybody. I wanted to look at them in black and white. I guess we can go ahead. Let's try the GUP technique on them. And let's just see how that goes. Wet my watercolors. I need a small brush. I'm going to use this one. I had so much fun with Karen and with all of you guys on Saturday. Oh my gosh, that was just a blast. Finally getting, for me anyways, to getting to really enjoying World Watercolor Month. I mean, I always watercolor, but still. Dedicated a whole month to it. All right, so this is the GUP technique. The GUP technique is to add a really granulating color on your watercolor paper first, and see it's instant granulation with this color. Then, while it's still wet, you go back over the top of it. I'm going to use this color and a little bit of this one. And when it dries, something magical happens. Okay, I'm doing this purple for my letters. If you're wondering why I'm painting this just random rectangle over here, it's for my letters that we're going to cut out. All right, now I have to put this big brush away. We don't need that anymore. Now we're going to do, and that is the GUP. All right, now let's GUP up this guy. So I'm going to add the granulating color first. Might be a little harder on these smaller images. All right. And while that's still wet, I'm going to go in with my yellow and add my yellow. Don't know if this will work on this image either because it is locked in, and I think this works when things are able to spread. But let's just see. We don't know until we try. I can always restamp him if I need to. Oh, I like it. I like it. Let me take a little bit of that out. I'm thinking 2 to 3 days to clean my area too. There's so much. Oh my gosh. Bye, Angie. Angie's going to have to start leaving with Jason. They're going to be on the same schedule and carpooling. I think we'll still get to see them in the morning. But we're going to see more of them when I go live at 5. I mean, I used to go live at 5, but maybe... Oh, he's wearing a shirt. Oh, not on this card. He's not. I think last year I went live at 5:30, right? We went 5:30 to 7. I think that's what we'll do this year too, when school starts. This is a little tricky in such a small area to pull off this technique. I'm definitely flooding this image with paint, that's for sure. But I'm already liking it. Good morning, Rebecca. I finally get to catch a live again. It's been so long. I know, I can't wait to see you. Are you going this year? I was thinking that you are not going to be able to make it this year. Are you doing virtual? I was thinking you were doing virtual. I could be wrong. All right. Clean that off. I'm trying to pick up a little less water on my first layer. Let's see how this goes. See, the good thing about it being embossed is that it's locking it into these layers that I'm laying it down in instead of going all over the image. It's like, it forces me to stay in the lines, if you will. Bye, babe. Love you. Hope you have a good day. This little guy. Gosh, they're just so cute. I love fandom cards, you guys, a lot. And typically I do it in a nod to something, and I don't typically have an actual character or anything. But if you like this kind of card, Lauren Taylor Handmade is her channel. She does Fandom Friday, and she I think she's on the design team for Sassy Stamps. And so she always has fandom stuff from them. So if this is your jam, you gotta definitely spend some time with Lauren Taylor. And she's just fabulous. I love the things she makes. Always have. I have to take off a little bit of color from this guy. He can't handle that much color. He's just too tiny. Take off a little bit from there. I like with these guys with like the gub technique because they look like they've definitely been up to no good. They look like they've been getting up to no good. Now look at that. Oh, love that. Okay. Hi, Lisa. On your way to work. I hope it's a really good day. Oh, he's holding a banana. We'll color the banana just yellow with no granulation is what we'll do. I wanted to get a lot done this weekend, but oh, I think that's part of his goggles and not an ear, but that's okay. We'll color that later. I did not get much done this weekend. I've had a 3-day headache, you guys. It hasn't been full migraine, although today it's acting like it wants to go full migraine on me. But yeah, I've had a 3-day headache. Okay, so this is the same yellow that I have been painting with, but it looks completely different when it doesn't have that granulating color underneath it. So that's good. The banana will just stand on its own. Let me get a paper towel out. I keep squeezing the excess water out of my brush. I could just use a paper towel. All right. Did y'all have a good weekend? Did y'all have a productive weekend? I set out to. I really tried. I wanted to get my house in order. It's destroyed. The whole thing needs to be cleaned properly. And I fought this headache instead. I got some things done yesterday, but not as much as I had hoped. Holly, honey, how are ya? Biddy, you inspired me. I saw you pull out an album on Thursday, so I bought an old photo album at a thrift store and I sorted all of my ephemera into the album. Now I can see everything I have. Gloria, awesome. Yes. I still have that album out. I haven't put it away. This one. Yeah. It was like a quarter or 50 cents. And you know what I did, Gloria? I covered this with some of my favorite paper. I even put the, like, first I covered it in pink. And then I covered it, you know, I made a framed the scrapbook pieces, and I even put the metal embellishment, and then I put corners on it. And then on the I put this on there so I could put whatever is inside of it. Did the back too. Yeah. I did that on my channel. Gosh, you guys, it's probably been like 2 years ago. But yeah, we did that on a live, I think. We It was like 50 cents, I think, for that album. And now it holds all my Journal Say ephemera. And so I have one for Christmas ephemera, Journal Say, and then just random. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? I love it. I have always seen people make their own, and that just seems really tedious, and I have too much ephemera for that. So I picked that up. I saw that at a thrift store. It hit me when I was at the thrift store, and I was like, oh my gosh, you can be my new ephemera holder. I hope you enjoy it as a system for staying organized. What I should do for that one, because it's all alligator mouth, is take out a few pages because it's paper. I could do that. I could cut out a few pages, but I'm just leave a little more room on the shelf for it, and it's fine. Okay, just grabbing some of this. I'm going to try to do all three of these at once. There we go. Almost there, you guys. This is such a great technique because it adds so much interest and variation without me having to intentionally add it. Now, I don't think it would work on all subject matters or anything like that, but it will definitely work for these messy little minions. And now, because we've had to color or paint so many of these, we will go back to the beginning. I am going to paint in their overalls, but all the other things, I think I'll just color with either colored pencils or my fine liners. All right, let's get their overalls painted up. I didn't mean to start on this one, but that's okay. It's embossed, so it'll be okay. I meant to start over here. I love this little lava. It looks like a lava blaster. So cute. They're just so cute. They're always up to something. I'm pretty sure that they're based on toddlers, like the Minion language, and you know, they're always up to something. I'm pretty sure that's what I've heard before, is that they're based on toddlers. It makes perfect sense. If you've ever been around a toddler, which I'm sure most of you have been around a toddler or two. And if you're intimidated about painting with your watercolors, like painting your stamped images, emboss them, because it really does lock in the image, and you don't have to be so careful or worried about your colors running into each other. It makes a huge difference. Really great if you want to watercolor a small image like this, for example. They probably wear black shoes, right? I'll have to double check. Yeah, do you like them, Holly? Are you a fan? You've seen it. Did you love it? You loved it. Yes. I loved it too. Can you imagine seeing that while you're in Hollywood? Oh my gosh, it was so cool. My kids thought it was just made for like Hollywood, like we were at a tourist thing. And I'm like, no, dude, this is the new movie. This is what everyone is seeing, no matter where they're at. They're like, oh, we just thought that was like a touristy thing for the Chinese theater. No, it's just the timing was perfect. Darken up that. All right. But yeah, it was so good. I like it no matter where I saw it. I think it's my favorite. Although, one of the things I love about the Minion movies is all the villains. Oh my gosh, the villains. They're always so fabulous and funny. I like all the movies, I have to say. All right, let me take a look. Get re-familiarized here. Yep, black. Okay. I'm going to pull out my colored pencils and finish up these little guys, because I think I'll have more success if I do that. Although, I will go ahead and paint in. Oh, I need yellow right there. Oh, I need yellow right there too. Oh, and right there. Okay. Well, good thing I'm doing the eyes now. All right. Because we gotta do something. I missed some spots. Few little slivers. There we go. All right, let's get a colored pencil out and finish these up. And then you know what? I have to fussy cut all these out. Yep. Whoops. That'll be all right. We can handle that. It's like a brown. See, is there a black? There's a black. Black. And a gray. That's what we need. All right. Thanks for being patient with me. Oh, wait. I need yellow for his eye as well. I have results. I start chemo next Monday. Oh, stage 1 pancreatic. This is the best case scenario for this kind of cancer. I have no spread and one little tumor. Oh, Holly. Honey, I'm so sorry. Do you mind sharing how you discovered it? Because I know with early detection is always the best, you know, like thank goodness you followed up on it, whatever it was. However you found it, I'm so grateful. You've got this. You've so got this. But I'm so sorry you have to deal with that. This black isn't very black, you guys. I don't really like it. Let me get a fine liner out. Oh, actually, I'll just use my gel pens. Carol, hello, good morning. Hello, Melissa. Hi, everybody. We're gonna have some fun today. Let's see. Don't think I really have a black. Oh, there. Use gel pens. I will not be able to put, I don't think, a gel pen. Oh, it's kind of working. I didn't think I'd be able to put one over the colored pencil that I just laid down, but it went on it. This guy is such my prototype. Let's see. Not much difference between the gray that I had picked and the black. There's a little bit of a difference. Very subtle. And their gloves are black and their shoes are black. All right, so this is the gray. Oh, it says it's metallic black. Let's see if I can hustle. Can she hustle? Maybe. Maybe she can. I just said a prayer for you, Holly. Sending you prayers and lots of love. I'm glad you felt safe enough to mention it here, and because we will pray for you. And encourage you on your journey. This is the black, this is the black. So this is what we're going to color in their little gloves with. Bitty Penny, I made the same mistake with the rabbit hole tool. You need to twist it to release the powder. Oh. Yeah, I kept shaking it, going, I don't know if anything's coming out. I might have to write a note to self and post it on a post-it note and put it on that tool to remember that, Maddie. I'm glad you said something. Yeah, I was just like, I don't see anything. Luckily, I've done okay with it so far. You're probably like, does she need all these for one card? I do. I need them all. Wrong one. righty. We're getting closer. My hand's hurting. Hi, Jill Pounds. Hi, Cheryl. Scrapbook Expo with friends over the weekend. Oh, that sounds like so much fun, Maddie. I'm glad you went. Did you have a good time? Crafting with friends. Sounds like a good time to me. Did you shop or were you disciplined? I'm not planning on taking much discipline to Craft Roulette Live. I'm just going to say it. Although I've just been good this year. Finally. I was good the first half of last year, and then I was diabolically bad with my shopping habits the second half of last year. My hand is not used to coloring this much, you guys. I feel like I'm back in school. Ooh-wee. Are we there yet? Not yet. This shows I type all day. I don't write. I do write some. I have a notebook that I keep handwritten notes in and a calendar, a desk calendar, but besides that, I type all day. You got to build up some muscles if you want to color like this. Did we do it? Are we done? I mean, I need to color the inside of his mouth. Have we made it? Oh, I also missed a little yellow spot on him. Oh, and the lava gun. Ay caramba. All right. Gup was all in Karen's live last night. Oh, I may have started something. Whoopsies. I'll have to go see. I wasn't around for Karen's last night to go see what she was up to. We're not doing gup on that one. All right, let's paint in the mouth. We'll do this red in there. And his little tongue. And the lava lamp, which is what I'm calling it. It looks like a lava lamp to me. The lava lamp blaster. Okay, I'm back. Had to look at the Sassy Club site. Oh boy. Jenny, what'd you think? It's pretty amazing, huh? Starting all kinds of things. I think there's probably something there for everyone if you like fandom stuff. Pop culture. So cute. And then let's put maybe this color. Right there. All right. I think we're finally done. Aren't they adorable? They're so cute. And of course they would be adorable just yellow, but I like them gupped up. All right, let's do this. Let's cut. She's hooked. Oh, she's sweet. I'm glad. I'm glad. I think I'm hooked too. Honestly, it is pretty cool. I want to figure out if somebody else has done it before and if they call it anything. If there's a name for the technique. I'm like Karen, we're both self-taught. So like, I don't actually know if that's something that's taught in watercolor or what it's called. I don't actually know. With Karen, the inspiration is definitely like a boomerang. She inspires me, then I inspire her, and then that inspires me again, or vice versa. Definitely just loops around. We're kind of in like a continuous loop. All right. I bought this stamp set. I mean, obviously, I wanted these guys too. I wanted everybody, but that guy right there, had to have him. Just throw your head back and chuckle today. That's what he's saying. Just throw your head back and have a good laugh. It's good for you. What are y'all doing this week? What are y'all doing? What are y'all up to? I could have colored very many more of these in one sitting, you guys. That's about the only way I can get watercolors from running. Oh, is to emboss. Yeah, it's a really good technique. Good morning, Miss Paula Rice. How's it going? Hello, Linda. How are you? Good to see you. That sounds dangerous, Jenny. Yeah, checking out Sassy Club stamps. Yeah, you're easily enabled. Me too, Jenny. You're in good company. I think a lot of us are easily influenced. I'm just glad I remembered where to go for these little guys. So this wasn't a new release. It's been out a while. And I've wanted it before and I didn't get it. I skipped it. But when the time came, I'm glad I could remember where to go back and find it. And it was still there, thank goodness. All right. Oh. Okay. Flow. She said, I might not go into my studio for a week, but that won't keep me from shopping for new supplies. Yeah. You know, I think for many years, Flo, shopping was, I did as much shopping as I did creating, I feel like. For many years. I am going to try, by the way, to start spotlighting. And I mean, every time I create something, I'm using somebody's stuff, right? So I'm kind of in a always spotlighting and sharing companies' products, but I'm going to start trying to do it a little more intentionally. Um, just to share what's out there and to support small businesses, small crafty businesses. I think some of this gel pen wasn't quite dry and it's smearing. So I'm gonna have to be careful with, I mean, I'm almost done now, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's happening here. is interesting. There we go. Last one. Wow, you guys are champs. Then we will cut out our sentiment from this gup paper here. And we need to build our background. Not build, but paint our background. I don't know what kind of scene I'm going to have them in yet, but it'll just be watercolor and it won't take that long. That'll be the easy part. I think they need to be in a bunch of rubble because they've been up to something. That's why they're all dirty and dingy, and they've been up to something. I released a video yesterday, very unusual for me to do, but it was for, speaking of the small businesses, Love from Lizzie. I'm a guest designer for this month using the August kit that just came out. And where, oh, I know where that card is. I'll show you the card that I made. You can go back and watch the video. It's in my main video feed, and it's just like 15 minutes or something. And I show you the kit. I do an unboxing. In the video, I did an unboxing, and then I made this card. So if you want to see that and how it's made and all of that, then go back and watch that video. That's the Love from Lizzie August 2026 card kit. It's Timeless Travel is what it's called. So speaking of promoting small businesses, that is the one for August. I've done Pear Blossom Press this year. Just trying to make my rounds, not too shabby. Just making my rounds. Okay. And today is very much Sassy Club. All right, so all these guys are going on to one 5x7 card. We'll have to figure out their arrangement. This is pretty dry, so I believe I can cut out my sentiment, which is going to be Boss. And if you've seen the movie, then you know. Boss. So, B-O-S-S. Here we go. And we're going to use, I'm going to try to use my Gina K, my little Gina K. Well, thanks for sitting through all that. I didn't think it would take an hour, but that's what it takes, I guess, sometimes. It takes what it takes. Let's see if these will go through this machine. So far, so good. We got it. I think I finally loosened this thing up. That was a fun live on Saturday. Well, thanks. Glad you enjoyed it, Melissa. Always have fun with Karen. Always have fun hanging out with my friends and crafting. I'm glad I finally got to enjoy some of World Watercolor Month, like, you know, officially. I watercolor all the time, but still, that was fun. I'm glad it was enjoyable to watch. It was enjoyable for me as well. Boss. Boss. All right. Let's put my letters back before I lose them. Kind of put that one on there all willy-nilly. There we go. All right, you guys. Let's create our background next. That is the next step. I am making a 5x7. There's no way I could fit all these little guys on an A2, I don't think. So I'm definitely making a 5x7. Real quick, I want to clean off my desk. It's a mess. This stuff smells so good. This is the Mrs. Meyer's. This is the rose scent. Oh, I love it. It's like aromatherapy every time I use it. Just water would do because it's a glass surface, but got a little, get it real squeaky clean. Heidi Robbins, good morning to you and Jimmy. I hope you both are doing great. Craft Roulette Live is in 17 days, you guys. And I was on last night looking at the website, or yesterday afternoon, it wasn't last night. And there might be a couple of spots open for the in-person, but I'm not sure. You'd have to reach out to Mary. You'd have to go on there if you got a wild hair and wanted to come and had FOMO. I do think a spot might have opened up, or 2 or 3. I'm not sure. Ooh, look at these guys. Aren't they adorable? All right. So cute. Now, let me figure out the background. Just doing some research. Don't mind me. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Look at them. Booyah. They just crack me up. wow, look. This must be fan art. But they did like collage, and they did like a cinema ticket and book page. That's like a master board. A Minion master board. Just taking a gander. Seeing anything strikes my fancy. I think I'm just gonna have to make something up. Okay. Yep, nothing's really grabbing me. So here's what I'm gonna do. I have an idea. Let's move these guys off to the side. Let's trim this up. Yeah, buying and shopping supplies is its own hobby. Bitty Penny, you are caught up. Good morning. Whoa, that was a terrible sound. Sorry about that. I'm going to cut this down to 5 by 7. I'm getting there, Jill. Although I feel like I'm still behind. Okay. I'm on week 2 of trying to craft one-handed. Sorted glue book images over the weekend. Part of my Clean Off My Desk series. Nice. You can do it. Now, we don't want you getting injured. Did you go? Did the doctor say everything's okay after? I know that you fell after the surgery. I need to clean my hands. I cleaned my desk, and now I need to clean my hands. They're not terribly dirty, but they're a little bit dirty. All right, here's what we're gonna do. First, let's kind of sort these little guys out. These definitely need to be down in the lower part. And I think we're going to have to do some stacking. He's too wide to go there, so he's going to have to go up. Oh, his lava blaster kind of has the same colors as our sentiment. What if he is kind of blasting out our sentiment boss? Okay, hold on. I have to move these little guys over. Move him over. Something to this effect, okay. Maybe that guy could be standing on our sentiment. All these can be stacked like so. Where was the expo, Maddie? I so need to address my space, especially since I came from the expo with so many supplies. Oh, Maddie, you gave in, huh? Aren't those guys usually blue? No, they're always, well, they're not always yellow, but yeah, they're yellow with blue coveralls. Typically. This guy might be tilted. Yeah, he didn't have to be standing straight up. Okay, So now I have to think of a background for these guys. I kind of want like gray, rocky background or something kind of busted up. They're really popping on this white. So then I'm thinking high contrast. The opposite of yellow is purple, but we already have purple there. I was looking for my color wheel. I have no idea where that thing is. Long lost color wheel is still lost. Yeah, I don't know where that thing is. Let's think about, okay, I've already got purple. I think a gray background is kind of the way to go. Gray. We've already got blue and purple. Because I was thinking about stenciling at one point. All right. I like the arrangement. I'm going to take a picture of my phone. You guys can do this too whenever you're working on something and you like where you're headed and you have to take it off because I still have to make the background. Then you can just take a picture of it with your phone and then piece things back together the way you had it before. Another thing that I do sometimes is slide it off. So like just put it over here off to the side in the same arrangement. That's another thing you can do. I like this little guy sitting on top of the boss sentiment. All right. So let's do this. I am going to bring back in my watercolor. Is that you every weekend? Well, hi, Cheryl. Long time no see. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. I'm always just so busy. I don't get to do everything that I need to do. And so this weekend, I was really trying to just do those things I don't always get to do, you know, like really deeply clean my house and such. But it just didn't work out. I got a few things done, but not nearly as much as I wanted. I'm going to try to darken up a few of these spots. And this is my rock. Okay. And then I think up here, we'll do some stenciling and like a brighter color. Maybe some green. We don't really have any green yet. Could do maybe these two colors. I think Mr. Hurley came out with a third release of ink colors. I don't have them. I would like to have them, but I don't. I'm going to take my time. Save up for them. That's what I'll do. Okay. let's cut this out. I think that's the way to go here because I don't really know about trying to protect it and getting a good stencil, like good results with my stencils. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this out. And we will piece it back together on our card front. So that'll be our base. And then this is the top. And I'm tempted to use whatever stencil is on my desk, which is this one. That could be really cute. Let's use that one. Okay, let's ink blend. We're not crazy busy at work this week, so I'm hoping I can get more of the cleaning that I didn't get done over the weekend done this week is my goal. All right, let's go with the lighter color Tropical Tango on the back. And then we'll do the darker color, which is Loch Ness, on through the stencil. All right, here we go. Tropical Tango. This is a pretty color. And you need a lot more ink than that. I just do light taps on this foam because I don't want to damage the foam pad. It's a very soft, spongy kind of foam on here, and I don't want to damage it. Now, I'm going to grab some ink from the sides. It's very typical that we all try to go to the center, but it's kind of good to get some of the ink off the sides. Reagan, hello. Saturdays, I do a farmer's market booth. Oh, nice. I sold several mini albums. So I came home and made the bases for 3 new baby mini albums. I was working on a girl baby album yesterday. That is awesome. I've been thinking about, we have a lot of farmer's market in our area as well. And I've been thinking about doing something like that because I have 4 totes of journals and cards and 4 or 5 totes of stuff ready to go. I need to find a place to sell. The thing is I have to be indoors. In the town where my mom lives, they did a really cool thing. They took they had a high school there that they turned into a craft market. And so I was telling my mom the other day, I need to find out how much a booth is at that craft market. And maybe take my stuff there one weekend. The stencil is definitely one that needs to be secured down. I don't have it secured down, so I'm going to have to go easy, go lightly. I'm so happy for you, Reagan, though, that you
sold all those albums. I'm sure they're fabulous. It's fun making mini albums, isn't it? We hosted a family reunion a few years back, and I made 6 mini albums for the family members who came so they could record it, you know, they could use them. I don't know if they ever used them. They're not like scrapbookers or mini album kind of people, but I figured they could just glue their pictures in them and call it a day. All right. I didn't go across the entire stencil. I kind of want this ombre effect. So let's see how I did. The big reveal. Oh, cool. I like it. All right, so let's get out a card base. I'm almost done, you guys. The longest part of this all is just coloring those little images. Clean off my desk and my hands. They're definitely dirty. I think Caitlin is gonna rock the virtual. Oh, she will, Rebecca. Caitlin is the right woman for the job. She's gonna do amazing. Really and truly. Di, how's it going? If you're still here, if you haven't gone to bed already. Okay, so there's our top. And there's the bottom. Let's get a card base out. I think I'll make this a birthday card. Like, happy birthday, boss. Sorry, that was probably a terrible sound for you guys. Sorry about that. Terribly loud. Hi, other messy. Let's see. Yeah, we got 2 messies. Messy Missy and Di. Messy palette. It's my time to go to work. Have a great day. I hope Nima has a good day. Yeah, me too. Me too. Time to go. Do that thing. Be a grown-up. So overrated. All right, let's get this. On here. This is still a little damp. I would prefer it to be more dry, but I'm gonna go for it anyways. Time is of the essence at this point. Okay. I wonder if there will be any stencils in the swag from Craft Roulette. I wonder if there's any stencils in there this year. I don't know what's in there. I'm going to be just as surprised as the rest of you. Look at, Did I already get this messed up somehow? Wow. Must be handmade. All right. Now, slide these guys over. And let's get them on here. I think I'll just pop everything up. Why not? Let me get some dimensional. Stampin' Up! Dimensionals out. These are old. They need to be used. I'm trying to use up the old foam tape in my drawer. Use it or lose it. Choice is up to you. I'd rather use it. I will say these are really old and they're still very sticky. Way to go, Stampin' Up! Messy and is that what we're doing now? Messy and other messy? Okay. Put these little cuties down. Trying to figure out how far behind in the chat is she? Like decades, light years. That's how far. Yes, Holly, we hope that it all goes well. Unless is somebody else dealing with it? For anyone. Oh, I scrolled as far back as I could. Okay, this guy's got to go off to the side. He's ultimate rascal there. Okay. What the food poisoning actually was, oh, drinking water hurt. Okay. You thought it was food poisoning. See, I think it's good to share things like that because, you know, it helps us to know what to be on the lookout for. Am I that far behind? I don't even know how far behind I am. I'm sorry, guys. Love and light, Holly, 100%. Thing two, because someone else is already thing one. Flo, you know, my kids, thing one and thing two. I've referred to them that way because they used to have thing one and thing two t-shirts. And I'm going to tell you, Sparkle Heart never wanted to be thing two. She's like, I want to be thing one. Like, well, dear, you kind of got to be thing two. Well, I don't want to be thing two. I want to be thing one. Can't put baby in a corner. What are you doing calling me thing two? She didn't get it, and she never liked it. To this day, do not call her a thing two. Yes. Bitty Penny, I hope you go for it at Craft Roulette Live. I'll be watching virtually. Yay! Oh, I'm going to go for it. 100%. In fact, I need to really make sure I'm on the treadmill doing my steps every day because I need to work up stamina to be able to keep up. I know adrenaline will go a long way too. All right. Moving right along. Definitely coloring the images took the longest. If only people knew what really went into their cards, right? They have no idea. Both financially and time. I did jewelry making before card making as well. I did jewelry making for years. I always beaded, and then I got into metalsmithing, but that was too loud and dangerous with toddlers. And so that is actually, I went from metalsmithing to card making because I needed a quiet hobby that I could do at night when my little toddlers were asleep in bed. And I landed on card making. And there's no turning back. All right. Oh, I really like it, you guys. I like it. Okay, let's get just my desk cleaned off a little bit and I can keep reading. Spine jewelry. Just caught the very end of Karen's live last night. We were still out of town. She said to rewatch Saturday because there were questions for me. Do you have questions for me, Bitty Penny? I don't remember what the questions were, Maddie. Yeah, we were looking for you, but I don't remember. Oh gosh, what was it? I think it had to do. Does anybody else remember? I can't remember. Okay, we need to put, oh, last bit, boss, and our cute little minion on top of the name boss. I'm tempted to put a whole bunch of foam dots on these, although I know I don't have to. I'll just do 4. How about that? We're going to pop the boss up. Let's do boss right here. I did the other day, Maddie, and apparently gave people PTSD because I mixed colors. Uh-oh. Let's see. This is just a little big for the O. Well, what we'll do is we'll stick them all on and then we'll cut off what sticks out. But I only want it to stick out from the outside edge of the O and definitely not the inside because I'm not cutting that out. All right. We'll just go around and trim that off. Die. I've been seeing more of your lives pop up. I need to go and catch up. I was so impressed with your craft fair. I'm sorry it was a washout. When is y'all's Christmas? I mean, your Christmas is in the summer, it's in December, but your winter is now. That always confuses me. It's just you have a summer Christmas and we have a winter Christmas. But what is it like? I don't know. It's just so different crafting for winter and summer. I don't know. I was thinking of that the other day. Just how different it is for our Aussie friends. Oh, you get your cast off on Wednesday. Good. I'm behind. Don't have you on my list. What's your channel? Oh. I know, Faz. I'm sorry. She's like, Mom, what are you doing? It is too late for you to be in here. What I should have been doing, you guys, is cutting these in half. But I'm going to just have to cut around it. Maybe on the next one, I'll get smart. Boy, I got all kinds of things going on. Trying to figure out which ones I released a tape on and which ones I haven't. I'm gonna have to add a little glue to these. All right. This is fussy and not at all perfect, and that's okay. We're gonna go for it. It's just too late for me to make it right. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. Clean off my scissors. I would cut a finger with those scissors. Yeah. Okay. Get smart and cut these in half. There we go. On the last letter, I guess better late than never. Now, we won't have anything sticking out the sides. I won't have to trim anything off. Everything will be popped up. Yay! I did it. Let's fix that one. Okay. One of these days, I'm gonna have to make quick cards again. Now, instead of putting all these on one card, you could spend an hour coloring them and make a handful of like a sheet load or something. That would work too. But I wanted them all in one spot. Okay, and now we got to stick this guy up here. Well, it may have nearly taken me 2 hours, but it is a super cute card. Boss. Okay. Next. Darcy, hello. How's it going? Angie's back. Y'all might all be gone. Who knows? Yvette! Yvette, I was telling Missy that she needed to watch some of your channel because she is not getting to craft with her dominant hand right now because of a hand surgery. And I was like, Yvette did it. She worked it out. Yvette kept making cards, kept doing her thing, even though she wasn't able to use her dominant hand. I know it's possible because you did it. And you did an awesome job. Okay, let's see. Maddie, beware. I'm attempting to carry y'all with me to make a bowl of cereal. One-handed. Oh, gosh. Way behind. Okay, let me... I'm missing some stuff. I'm sorry. Stampin' Barn. It was actually housed in an Amish barn. There was a bin of clear stamps on clearance. I picked up 4 for $1 each. Score! Nodding off time. Tell Betty Penny I said hi. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to skip. Hi, Kat. Hey, Galinda. Okay. Hi, Pam. She's probably gone too. Betty Penny wants to try it on her dog. Oh gosh, what do I want to try on my dog? What do I want to try on you, Fast? I'm sorry, guys. This is the worst I've ever been, I think. Okay, I'm caught up now. Kalinda, it's messy with the brain, though. Took the clock thinking it's time for bed, and it's only lunchtime. Oh. Okay. Whew. You guys. I am despicable. Today, me keeping up with the chat was despicable. Okay, let's see if there's one of these sentiments we want to add to this. Boss thinks a minion. You're despicably awesome. It's your birthday. Boss, it's your birthday. I like that. You're one in a minion. You make my heart go bee, do be doo. Hello, boss. It's your birthday. That's pretty cute. Let's do that. All of your cards take 2 hours? See, usually in 2 hours I can make a whole bunch of cards. But that's because I focus on paper and ephemera. I guess if I had to paint and color everything, it just takes longer. I wonder, I mean, we've already spent a decade. Let's get out. I don't know. Whoa. If this bellow will fit in here. Bellow. It will. Yeah, let's cut that out. We're going to need that. I mean, at this point, we just got to make it right. English muffin, cream cheese, and green olives. Ooh. Morning martini. That's funny. Let's use a different scrap. All right, let's use this one. Nice thick paper. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to reach out to Di and laugh with her about this morning's live and missing her completely. Oh my gosh. I can't believe y'all put up with me. The thing is I just don't want to miss what y'all are talking about. I want to see it all. I know I could do the whole thing like, hey, if you have something to say to me, put it in all caps, and then I just read the things that are in all caps. But I'm too nosy. Hello. That's what Dee Dee does, and it's smart because she has her chat goes even faster than mine, I think. I promise I'm not ignoring you guys. I just get caught up, you know? All right. So there's the bellow. Oh, so cute. Glad we did it that way. Then we need another scrap. For the It's Your Birthday. Keep sticking to me. This block's a lot bigger than what I need, but that's okay. I think it was Libby the other day that was saying her blocks are always so dirty. Girl. Mine too. Because I do all kinds of things besides just stamping with mine. Is Bethany here? Hi, Miss Bethany. Did you kick Murphy out? Are things going better? All right. We're going to put It's Your Birthday down here. And I think we will just glue these directly down. Ah, so cute. You guys, I've been wanting to make this card since I was on vacation. And I actually want to make a whole bunch of other ones as well. What I need to do is on my own time, not yours. I need to paint up and color up a bunch of these little guys. And here's what I love is that my painting is light fast. It's not going to fade over time. These colors are incredibly light fast. My hubby puts his cards, he like has a bookshelf that he displays the cards I make him on. Not all of them, but you know, for a while until he decides to switch them out with the newer ones. And I have seen some of them fade over time, but this won't fade. So if I give this to him, then I don't have to, or anyone else, and they leave it displayed, I don't have to worry about it fading. And I love that. Bitty Penny, Maddie has answered your doggo question. Oh, good. Thanks, Maddie. Reading and crafting is hard. No worries, Bitty Penny. Okay. Hi, Bethany. Read my earlier post to your question. All of my cards take at least 2 hours. So cute. Oh, that's it. Okay, let me write that down. I have heard of that supplement before. That's it. That was the question. It was about my dog. Thank you. Glucosamine. For Fazzy. Okay. Thank you. That was it. I couldn't remember. Somebody pulled that out of their hat. Well, it's been 2 hours and I finally have a card. This is a 2-hour card and a 3-hour tour, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. What I'm going to do, seriously though, is one day when I'm not feeling very inspired, but I want to craft, that is the perfect day to just maybe sit down and paint up a whole bunch of these little guys and then cut them out, and then I'll have them and I can make the other cards, because there are some other ideas that I had that I'll have to revisit with these little guys. I think I'll use them over and over because I just love them so much. So this is my haul, which I shared at the beginning, and these came from Sassy's Stamp Sassy Club. Sassy Club. That's where you can find these. Beware, there's a ton of stuff over there, and you're probably gonna find a lot of things you like. I know that I did. I have a very healthy list of things I would like to acquire. One day we're gonna come back and we're gonna boop it, and that'll be fun. Can't wait. We're gonna have fun with that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I enjoyed it. I had lots of fun. Sorry I got so far behind on the chat. That was diabolical, despicable. Thanks, Holly honey. And we love you, and we're rooting for you, and we're cheering you on 100%. 100%. So, wow, I've taken up enough of your Monday morning, but what a fun way to start the week. I've got all the rest of the week I can work, but this was so much fun. I had fun hanging out with you guys. And spending time with you, even if I was light years behind you, it's because I was reading everything. I wasn't ignoring you. Vicky Rooter, I had to take the dog out, and he sniffed every blade of grass in our yard. I haven't kept up saying hello. Don't you worry. I got to take my dog out. I love you guys to pieces. Hey, Natasha. Oh, thank you.
They're super fun. All right. Love you guys to pieces. Y'all have a super great week. I will see you again on Thursday. Bye.